What's going on, my good people? Holla at y'all real short and sweet. This is the final testing before that overflow of blessings. Final testing before the overflow of blessings. Everything right now, of all the work you put in, is coming to see if you really ready to embrace those blessings that you've been preparing for. You know how they say, if you fail to prepare, prepare to fail. So because you've been preparing all this time, there's no way you can fail. But you still have to be tested to see what level you are ready for. So you're gonna have people who dealing with their internal demons, them internal feelings, because they can't get a rise out of you, they can't get a reaction. They're gonna come your way, they're gonna try to test you. And when things don't pan out the way they expected it to, when it's not responded in the natural format of what they thought you were used to do, and the reaction comes where you still level, still balance, and you ain't entertaining it, it's gonna rub them wrong. But it's gonna furthermore let you know they might get a little extra, as I would call it. They might get a little more intense. Their verbiage might be a little more direct in a negative format. However, how they say it, it's not what they call you, is what you respond to. So as long as you keep your balance, yes, you protect your energy, yes, you address whatever the issue is, you stand up for yourself. But like I always say, do it with love. Even if you got to check them on a whole nother level, don't let them pull you out of your characteristics of the energy that you've been working on and how you balanced yourself on those higher levels, because it ain't nothing but a test, and it ain't nothing but an illusion to see if you ready for the next level. All these different illusions that people try to portray to you, like I said in the previous video, people are going to try to throw things your way. You don't have to receive that. And as long as you don't receive anything that's not in alignment with where you going, your path, nothing can friction or fracture anything you got going on. That solid internal foundation you've been building with the Most High and your spiritual team, that high level connection you've been improving on, and God is allowing you to co-create the reality of what you want life to be with Him and your spiritual team. Everything else don't even matter, is irrelevant. So they're gonna try their best, whatever that means to them. They're gonna try their best to shake you up, get you out of character, have you fall into the trap of the low vibrational tactics. It's not gonna happen because that no longer exists in your world. But they don't know that. They want to be able to go tell a narrative to people that, oh, I told you, she's just like this, she ain't changed, or I told you, he just like this, he ain't changed. That's what they want. That's what they want to do. But you already know that. Your eyes already been open. God already gave you that seeing ability that's deeper than what the eye could see, deeper than what the natural eye could see. They didn't get on them levels. They may have a little understanding of certain things when it comes to that, but God gave you high level information, high level discernment, and high level of self-discipline to keep raising the frequency and the vibrations of yourself and of humanity. So when you co-creating with God and He has a bigger mission for you, a bigger assignment, you don't let the little things that you already overcame come into your energetic atmosphere at all. Physically speaking, yeah, they're gonna say words, but at the end of the day, talk is cheap. You gotta be that expensive energy that you always knew you was. God already upgraded you. God already promoted you. God already set you on back on your throne. At this point, there's no point of removing yourself from that throne for nobody and for nothing. Stand on business. Stand on your morals. Whatever your morality is, on the highest level that's in alignment with the Most High and your spiritual team, stand on that unwavering faith, you know, like I say unshakable faith. Because when you go through certain things in life and your faith keep building, it is a testament to who you truly are. No matter what your outside, the external circumstances look like in the moment, you know, when you building that internal solid foundation, the external has no option, no choice but to catch up. And it's in due time, it's in divine timing. So when people or individuals that got that devilish energy in them try to come your way or think they're gonna approach you in the manner that once worked for them, I guess in so many words, you ain't gotta do much. In reality, you ain't even gotta really say much. Just say what you mean what you say, that's in alignment with your will and your way, and keep it pushing. Remember, we don't negotiate with devilish people. It's no point. Remember, they wasn't around when you was building yourself back up, when you was going through the dark night of the soul by yourself and with your spiritual team and with the Most High. They wasn't around for that. So now that you at that point where you're balanced, where you focus, where you enjoying life because you found happiness within yourself, you no longer search for the validation or the happiness through them because you went within. You faced your demons, you paid back your karmic debt, and now that they can't drain your energy, they can't pull off of you because you know how to protect your energy on the highest levels, because you know the Most High is protecting you. You know no matter what they try to do, what they try to send your way, ain't nothing gonna pierce that veil, ain't nothing gonna penetrate through what you already built, because you built a solid internal foundation, which is building in return that solid external foundation. You don't worry about none of that. You get at the God, get at to your spiritual team, and you stay focused on the assignment at hand that God's got for you. Everything that he got in store for you as you going forward. So this is your final testing. It's been a long journey, a long road, but you had to go through this for you to understand who you truly are, to understand your strength, to understand what's really for you and what's not for you, to understand that the things that you once thought was what you wanted, you know, it was derived from your ego or from your lower nature or from the sexual appetite or the egotistical appetite of validation. Once you pass all of that, once you pass that test, once you face yourself, once you build that discipline, once you build that structure, once you build that organization of who you are, ain't nothing breaking that. And when you set your boundaries, them healthy, firm boundaries that you know you ain't crossing, you don't allow nobody else to cross them. You pull yourself out of that equation and keep pushing, keep going, keep growing, keep glowing, keep that God energy activated, and keep living in gratitude. And the more you live in gratitude for what you have, God is going to keep adding all the necessary things that he know you deserve. So don't even play yourself. Don't put yourself in a situation to make them think that they playing you. Say what you mean what you say, and keep it pushing, because it's just a test. Push out all those illusions, all those magical things they would want it to be. Remember, they trying to set the intention to make you fall into a trap that never was meant for you. They want you to play a game that you was never a part of because you already won. That's why God chose you. God chose you to be the winner. They're trying to trick you out of your position. The game been over. You been crowned king or queen, but they're trying to manipulate and distract and coerce you to believe that the game is still on. Because if they can get you to play a game that don't even exist anymore because the game is over, then they feel like they win, or they feel like they got a chance to win. The game been done. You already the winner. Stop letting them play in your face and stop playing with them. So that's all I came on here to holler at y'all about. Keep going, keep growing, keep doing y'all thing. Keep putting out love, peace, light, happiness, generosity, success with a balance, of course, within reason, all that good stuff. And stay in alignment with the Most High and your spiritual team, and connect with like-minded people that's going in the same direction you going in. And don't be fooled by the illusions, and don't be fooled by the BS that the past is trying to inject towards you, because they know how bright and how joyful that future connection is going to be. So you already did the work. Continue to keep doing the work, because there's always room for improvement. But you already got past the hard part. Now it's time to just go through everything smoothly, like a nice little breeze in the summertime. It feels good. So I'm going to holler at y'all in the next one. I love y'all. One.